Hi one and all present here. This is Amit Kumar Singh. Welcome to my introductory session on MS Excel 2016. In order to open MS Excel 2016, what you can do, you can go to window. In window you can search where is your run. You can search for run, and in that run you can search for Excel, and through that you can open the MS Excel through that. Imagine if I'm searching, I'm not getting the run, then press window R, and in that you can write Excel. You can write there Excel. If you write Excel and press OK, you can open MS Excel. So the Excel session, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do here MS Excel 2016. This is the one way through which you can open MS Excel 2016. Apart from that, what you can do in order to open MS Excel, you can do right click, go to new, under new, search the MS Excel, and from there you can open MS Excel. Like that you can open, or otherwise if you have an installed template of MS Excel, you can open the MS Excel from there. So there are many ways are there through which you can open MS Excel sheet. So once you open an MS Excel sheet, so this is what we are working on. This is Excel 2016. If you are new to Excel, then you can start with blank workbook. Otherwise, you have lot of installed templates which you can use. Like if you are a finance guy, you can open stock analysis, or you can see inventory list, or maybe different data related to cash flow analysis. So different installed templates are there. You can open them. Otherwise, you can open a blank worksheet. Once you open a blank worksheet, this is basically the environment what you see. This is called workbook. Under this workbook, the present sheet what I'm looking into, this is sheet number 1. By default, one sheet will open. If you want to open more sheet, you can click on plus arrow. So if you click on plus arrows, you can open infinite sheets like this. Fine, like this you can open infinite sheets and you can work on them. Now this is sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. These are called worksheet. You can rename this sheet, like I can rename this as finance Excel. I renamed this. Now sheet 2 I can rename it as marketing Excel. Sheet 3, suppose I renamed as operation Excel. So like this I can rename them. Suppose I don't need sheet 4 and sheet 5, I can delete it. Right click, click on delete. Right click, you don't have to go to delete. Simply if you see like the options are given to you: insert, delete, rename, move, or copy. So below delete, the letter D is there. Below that, underline is there. So press D, it got deleted. Now suppose I want to move from operation research to finance Excel, or maybe in finance Excel, from there I want to move to operation research. So in order to navigate from one sheet to other sheet, you can use control page up or control page down. So if you use control page down, you can go from finance Excel to operation Excel, or if you use control page up, you can go from operation Excel to finance Excel. So in order to move from, suppose I open a new sheet, like control N, shortcut key to open a new sheet, and here suppose sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, different sheets are there. Now from sheet 1 I want to move to sheet 4. So press control page up down. So in ascending order, if you want to move from smallest number to bigger number of sheets, press control page down. If you want to move from sheet 4 to sheet 1, press control page up. So by that you can navigate from one sheet to other sheet. In order to open a new sheet, you can use a shortcut key called control N. Now imagine, like you see, I'm in book 3. So like book 3 is there, book 2 is there, book 1 is there. So different workbooks are there like this. Now suppose I don't need book 1. So what I need to do, I can press control W. The shortcut key to close a workbook is called control W. You can use control W, or you can use alt F4. So here the Excel will ask you, because you have made changes on this Excel sheet. So Excel is asking you, do you want to save this sheet or you want to simply delete it? So you can say, okay, I want to save it. So press on save, you can save this sheet. Where you want to save, you can save that part. You can do that work. Now suppose if you see the book 2, book 3 I have not done any work. If I press Ctrl W, it will automatically will get deleted. So I hope you're understanding what I'm doing. Now the first thing what you need to do in Excel, the moment if you open any Excel workbook, you should save that workbook. So in order to save that, you have to go to File. Under File, you need to go to Save As, and under Save As, you can choose where you want to save this. So you can save this at that location. You can do it like this way, or otherwise you can use a shortcut key called Alt F8. So if you press Alt F8, you can Excel will automatically navigate you how you can save this. Now if I want to save this on desktop, press 1. Once now if I press 1, now the Excel is like this in desktop is like is asking me what name I want to give. I can say that beginners, save as beginners for Excel 2016. Fine. Then Excel will ask you save as type. So how you want to save this? So always when you are trying to save, always try to save in 97/2003 workbook format. Fine. So if you save in this workbook format so that anyone can open this, automatically the property of this Excel will get changed. You want to check this property, you can see this property, beginners Excel 2016. This see the property of this Excel workbook. Go to properties, and here see this property, it's save in .xls format. Fine, this is save in .xls format. So anyone, if imagine the someone in remote part of India, if they're trying to open this Excel sheet, or maybe they're using the older version of MS Office, they can easily open it because this is saved in .xls format. Otherwise, if you save the normal workbook what I've saved by default, by so if I see the property of this, see this it's saved in .xlsmx format. So you should understand the reason behind the implication of the principles what we use behind the Excel. So when you're trying to save, always try to save in 97/2003 format. You can change this thing, but try to save in 97/2003 format only. It will help you a lot. Imagine if you worked in Excel, and if you're working in Excel, and if you need to work on macros in the Excel, then it would be suggested that you should save that in macro enabled format. So if you save in macro enabled format, then its property will get changed. Like if I'll say this macro enabled, the objective is to show you the how the properties in Excel get changed. So macro enabled Excel. So if you see this macro enabled Excel with macro, 1 minute. So you can save this in macro enabled workbook format. So imagine if I'm finding difficulty in opening this, so this is macro enabled workbook format. Suppose if I don't get the Excel sheet, I don't have to worry about any part. Go to file, under file go to open, and under open you can click on the Excel what you are looking for. So this where you have saved it, I have saved it in desktop. So if I saved in desktop, so you can see this, see the difference here. You if you see the properly, you can easily understand the feature of this Excel and the feature of this Excel. So any Excel sheet which you save in macro enabled format, automatically this pattern got changed. Now you would be wondering what is macros is all about. So we'll talk about macros in the advanced sessions which we'll do. So in order to work on macro, you need a tab called developer tab. If you see here, there's no tab as such like that. So the top what you seeing where is written beginner Excel 2016 Excel, this is basically called a title bar, and under that what you see this home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, these are called tabs. So these are the normal tabs what you can see. Imagine when you work on graphs and charts, then you'll see two contractual tabs beyond those are basically a format and design. I'll talk about that part. Now in order to work on macros, you need a tab called developer tab that by default you can't see it like this. In order to open a by default developer tab, you need to go to file, under file go to options, under options go to customize ribbon, under customize ribbon click on developer tab. If you click on developer tab and then press OK, then you can see this developer tab where you can work on macros. The whole universe of VBA is waiting for you, where we'll talk about macros, how we can work on macros. Macros are very important functions. When we show the functions, we can, by using macros, we can make the Excel infinite. Like I'll show Excel sub, some function, random function sub, say hi to everyone, say hi to everyone, don't put space here, everyone. Suppose I wrote one command and I wrote a message box, hi everyone, welcome to the world of Excel. So write a message. So if you run this macro, so if you run a macro like this, so it will show you like this, hi everyone, welcome to the world of Excel. So you can see this is the power of Excel. In order to work on Excel, there's something called developer tab where you can write the command and it will show you the syntax, the kind of parameters what you're working on. And this is just an example of how you can work on Excel. Like I'll say, so you can use an end sub and you can write different properties on Excel, and the Excel will show you these parameters. Like if I want to see the current date and time, suppose if I want to see the current date and time, you just press control semicolon. So if you press control semicolon, you can see the current date. If you press control shift semicolon, you can see the current time. The same thing you can do in Excel. Go to developer tab, like under that go to Visual Basic. Now imagine like this you can go, otherwise press Alt F11. If you press Alt F11, you can do the same work. So here write sub, every sub basically means subroutine. So sub, show me current date and time. 1 minute. Show me current date and time. So open bracket and close bracket, then message box date, then message box time. You write it, you run a Excel, it will show you the current date and current time like this. So this is just a demonstration of Excel, how you can work on Excel. The first thing what I told you, the first thing when you open the Excel sheet, please save the Excel sheet. In order to save the Excel sheet, I told you go to file, under file go to save as, then like this you need to follow. So shortcut key I told you Alt FA. This way you can work on Excel sheet. So this Excel is, if you see this in Excel, you're not supposed to use mouse. So just press alt, whatever whichever tabs you want to go, you can go to that tab. You want to go to file, press F, under file you want to go to save, press S, you press on T, you can go to options. Under options you can see this, there are certain indexes are there, like general, it will show you mini toolbar. What is general? Options is all about show you quick analysis, like by default what is a body font they're showing you, what is the font size is 11, default view, normal sheet, include as many sheet, one is showing. If you can, like first time when I opened the Excel it was showing one sheet, I said no, I want 4 sheets whenever I open, no, I want 6 sheet whenever I open the Excel. And what color you want, dark gray you want white, or you want colorful, any theme you put, Excel will show you. Press OK. Press OK. Now see, open the new sheet. You can see the difference. You can figure out the difference here. You don't like this, you like black only, nothing to worry. Go to file, go to options, under options go to general, and click on dark gray. If you click on dark gray, it will show you dark grayish. Press OK. See, 6 sheets are open. First time when I opened the Excel sheet, it was 1. Now whenever I open, it will show me 6 sheets. So this is the property of Excel. Go to file, under file go to options, under options check the formulas, the way the Excel works on formulas, in how many times it calculate the data. You can see this. You go to proofing, go to save. By default it will save auto recovery every 10 minutes. You can see this part. Go to languages, advanced, customize ribbon. In customize ribbon I can create my own ribbon. Like suppose as a new tab, so create a new tab in the name of Amit Singh, and under Amit Singh create a new group, suppose finance. So under finance, what I want delete sheet column. These are the functions what I needed. Insert pictures. So as many functions, like when you're working corporate, you need lot of commands on your day-to-day working, so you can put all those this here. Now as a new group, one more group, I can create one more group, rename this as marketing, and here I want conditional formatting, I want format painter, I want some merge and centers. You can put all this thing, press OK. Now you can see a new tab called Amit Singh, where all those things what I had put, they all came. Now when I'm working on Excel tomorrow, so I not have to search, insert a page layout or formulas or data what I'm looking for. I just click on Amit Singh, I get all what I required. So this way you can customize this. Then if you see the top, this is called quick access toolbar. This is called quick access toolbar. This also you can customize it by like this way. What you want, click on. What you don't want, untick it. You can do it like this. Otherwise go to file, under file go to options, under options go to quick access toolbar, and you can add whatever you want. You can delete whatever you want. I don't want redo, just click on remove. Like this you can do, and this way you can change. This is your quick access toolbar. Fine. Now once I have done all this thing, I just want to make it the way it should be before. So press Alt FT. Here customize ribbon, reset all customization. Whatever I have done till now, I have done to show you, so you can change it back to the original. So this way you can work on Excel. Now this is your zoom. You can zoom it. Now when I'm teaching you, I want the maximum space. So what I can do, I don't want this ribbons to be visible. So for that, press Ctrl F1. If you press Ctrl F1, that will go visible. Again press Ctrl F1 and that will come. So you can use Ctrl F1 command. So whenever you click on page layout, that would be visible. Otherwise that won't be visible. Alt, in order to work on Excel, in order to do anything on Excel, press Alt. Excel will navigate you the way you want to do. You can navigate the Excel in that manner. I hope you're understanding what we are doing. It's a very simple thing, very basic thing. That the top what you see, this is basically we call title bar. Then these are your tabs. Below these all the commands what you see, they are ribbons. You can customize your ribbons, you can customize your tabs. Now this is called name bar, where you can put, where you can give the instruction to the Excel the way you want to navigate it. Then you have, this is called function bar. Here you can use functions. You can see in Excel how many types of functions you have. Your financial functions, date and time, maths and trigonometry, database, text functions, logical functions. We'll talk about all this thing in when we do the advanced session on Excel. The shortcut key to open the function is Shift F3. You press Shift F3, you can open the same thing like the way you open by clicking here. So remember the shortcut keys to work on in Excel. What you see this, the alphabets what you see, these are called columns, and the numbers what you see is called row. So and this rectangular box what you can see is called cell. So right now I am in D5 where D is the column and 5 is the row. So like this you can see here. If I say I want to go to T67, so Excel will take me to T67 where T is the column, 67 is the row. So please remember, from the time we are working on Excel, either you are working on 2007 version of Excel or 2010 or 13 or 16 versions of Excel, all these versions have 10,48,576 rows, and the last column of all these versions is XFD. So there are total 16,384 columns are there. Now you'll be wondering how I know this. So I'll show you this calculation. Before that, now I'm in the last row, last column, XFD 10,48,576. I want to reach A1, the first row, first column. Here I can write A1 and I can reach it there. Like that is the one thing. Otherwise press Control Home and you reach A1. So this is A1. If I click on Control Home, I'll reach the A1. So it's very easy thing to navigate yourself in Excel. Next thing, whenever you write any character in Excel, it will be inclined to left hand side. Whenever you're writing any character in Excel, it will incline to left hand side. If you write any number in Excel, it will incline to right hand side. So just for example, I'm writing certain terminologies. So I wrote some characters, some numbers. Now in order to move from one end to other end, suppose if I press Control up arrow, you can see I reach to Amit. If I press Control right arrow, I'll reach to White. Control down arrow, I reach 6, 7, 8. Control left arrow 1, 2, 3. Control up arrow 1, Amit. Control right arrow White. Now what is happening, if you would have noticed, I am navigating from one end to other end. These all are empty. These all are empty cells. In order to navigate from one occupied to the cell to the other occupied cell, you can use Control command. No need to move from your cursor from one by other. Like suppose here something I have wrote. Here suppose I wrote salt. So now I want to move from salt to white. Control left arrow. You understand? Now White to 6, 7, 8. Control down arrow. Now here in this row, row 8, nothing is written. So if I press right arrow, I'll go to the last row. So you can see. You're understanding. So this is the way how you can navigate in Excel from one end to other end. So in order to select this, like if I press shift up arrow, I can select one by one like this. Otherwise if I press control shift right arrow down arrow, I can select everything. So remember this. I can give you an understanding about this what I'm doing. So for that I'll take a sheet which have certain data. So go to file, press alt F, under that press N, new. Now here there's so many sheets are there. You can open this. Shortcut key is given M3, M4 and all. Suppose I'm looking for a sheet called sales report. So suppose I open this sheet, sales report. Now in this sheet, now if you see this, in this sheet there's so many datas are there. The last, if I want to read the last data, control down arrow. So the last data, this is the last data, control right arrow. You can see these datas. Now if I want to select all the data, what I can do, one by one, press shift, then one by one I can select the data like this, one by one. If I start doing like this, it will spend so much time of mine. One by one I can select the data like this. Or then best thing what you can do, just press control shift right arrow down arrow, everything you can select, copy it. You want a new sheet, control N, go to new sheet, control N, copy it, control N, control V. The same thing will get copied and pasted it. Paste means control V. I believe you know the paste, copy and all. So copy it, control C, or you can copy it, anything you can do. You can open the new sheet, click on paste. You can copy it completely. I have not copied completely. Control C and go to new sheet, paste. Everything will get pasted like this. So either you can use Control C or Control C, Control V, the shortcut command for copy and paste. Very simple things are there. Or what you can do, if you wanna select all this data, now press Control A. In order to copy everything, you can copy it by Control Shift right arrow down arrow, or you don't want to do that much hard work, also press Control A. Everything you can copy it. And very simple thing. So what we are working on in Excel. Now I don't want this, Control W. I don't want this, Control W. Fine. I don't want this, Control W. Fine. Or Alt F4. Anything you do, it will do the same work. So this is a very simple thing. In order to navigate from one end to other end, you can use Control and Shift command. Now why I'm talking about all this thing, by using this I'll show you to count the number of columns in Excel. If you see the columns in Excel start from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, then A, B, A, C, A, D, A, E. If I start counting like this, I know only from A to Z means 26. After that I don't know. So don't waste your time doing like this. So simply write one here, copy this one. Now Control Shift right arrow. If you do Control Shift right arrow, what will happen? There's no data beyond A1. So if you press Control Shift right arrow, it will select the data from A1 to XFD1. Try to understand what control command do. Control command help you to go from one end to other end. What shift command do? Shift command will select the data, and since there is no data, so it will go till the last column. The last column is XFD. So Control Shift right arrow, it went to XFD. Now press Control V. Now you can see at the down, this is basically what you see. This is what average is 1. You know mathematics, I wrote a number 1. So the average, what you know the formula of average here, average basically means arithmetic mean. So don't get confused with geometric mean or harmonic mean or median or mode. Here average basically means 1, where since I have written the number 1 everywhere, so the count and sum would be same, and that is 16,384. So this shows that till XFD, the how many columns are there? There are total 16,384 columns are there. You can see this. Number 1 is there from column 1 to column XFD. Very simple thing. What you should know whenever you are working in Excel. So this way you can count the number of columns, because counting the row is very easy. If you control down arrow, if you press, you can go and see the last row, but counting the column is a tough decision to make one. That's why I have used this mathematical logic behind the counting the number of columns. You can remember this and you can work on. So this is the beauty of Excel. Now when I'm working on Excel, suppose I wanna write the number from 1 to 100. So in ascending order, 1 2 3 4 like this till 100 I can write it manually, or otherwise whatever I can do, just write 1 and 2 and select 1 and 2. And then once you select 1 and 2, then once your cursor is like, you can see this is white cross kind of symbol. Once it become black cross, just drag it till the numbers you want. So you can drag it till like this. So suppose I want till 50. So you can drag it till 50 and you get what you're looking for. So in order to write the number from 1 to 100, you can write it like this. You can write the number from 1 to 100 manually like this. Otherwise, the same thing what you can do, write 1 and then go to fill under home and then go to series inside that. And if you want the number vertically, click on column. If you want the number horizontally, click on row. Step value write 1 because you want the number to proceed by 1. It follows arithmetic progression. It don't follow GP or HP. So step value 1 and stop value write 100. Or if you want till 50, write 50. Press OK. It gives you a number from 1 to 100. So this is the beauty of Excel. Here in Excel, you can write it like this way. Here, if I write 2, 4, 6, so automatically it will show me the table of 2. If I write 5, 10, 15, so it will show me the table of 15. But if I think that it should follow GP, like if I write 2, 4, 8, 16, and I want this that should follow GP, that after 16 show me 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. It won't do. So it won't understand GP or HP. It only works on AP. So you can easily understand this. Very simple thing to work on Excel. Now, whenever we work on Excel, we work on datas. Excel is all about datas. So if you want random numbers, some numbers, simply I want some numbers, so I can write this command called rand between. In order to do anything in Excel, you need to use equal to sign. After equal to sign, write rand between. So rand between, it will generate a random number. Suppose I want a random number from 100 to 200. So it will show me a random number from 100 to 200. Copy this, how much you want, suppose Control V. So it has shown me a random number from 1 to 100. The moment you make any change here, these random numbers will keep changing. So in order to remove the formulas in Excel, once you have done any mathematical operation, now you don't want that formula to be done. So what you can do, these formulas, you can see these formulas. In order to remove these formulas, just copy this. If I see this, just now first I'll talk about removal of formulas and all. Now suppose you can font size and all, if you want, you can see if font size and all. This is Excel about font size. The very simple thing, you can see the way of font, the numbers of font. It will show you the live preview of everything. You can see all these parts. Suppose background, if you want to put color, you want to change the color of background of font in any manner. So you've done some homework here, something you change it to endless and font to 14, background to 12, and this to what do you say, violet color. Now the same thing you want on all the data of G column. So you don't have to do anything, just click on format painter and press here. So you don't have to do anything, just select the data and click on format painter. Excel will do the same work what is done already done before. So it just copy and paste the certain commands what you have done on certain cells on the new cells. So this is very simple thing. Now I don't want this color and all, I don't like yellow color. So what I can do, I can remove this yellow color, go to clear, and here you say clear format, so that yellow color will go on. Now this is here, formulas are there. You can see these formulas are there. I don't want these formulas, so copy this, Control C you can do, and then go to paste. Under paste, click on paste value. If you click on paste value, now you see there's no formula. Earlier formulas were there, now you can see there's no formula. So paste value, you can do it like this way. So again, here come Control C and go to paste, and you can click on paste value. Otherwise the shortcut key what you can use is Alt ESV. So if Alt ESV, so if you use Alt ESV, the same thing will happen. Now see, now what I want to copy this data. Now I want to copy this data. If you want to copy this data, you can one by one manually you can select this data and then press Ctrl C and you go to sheet 4 and you can paste them there. You can do it like this way. Suppose in sheet 4 I want them vertically, but in sheet 5 I want them horizontally. So if you want them horizontally, so you don't have to worry anything. Go to paste, under paste, C for the command called transpose, C for the command called transpose. So here you can see this command where transpose is there. If you're not getting, go to paste spatial, click on 1 minute, click on paste spatial, under paste spatial click on transpose. The same thing, vertical thing will come horizontal. Now this is horizontal, I want them to be vertical, so Control C. Now come to sheet 6 and go to paste, the paste spatial transpose. Fine. Now here if you see this, in here the formulas were there. Now what I want, I copied this data. Now in sheet 7 I want them transposed also, and I don't want them without formula. So press Control, press Alt ES V, V for value, and then press E, E for transpose. The same data will come in transpose manner without formulas. So you can understand this part is very important in Excel. When you work in corporates, you got certain assignment from your client, and once you are done that assignment, your client don't want the kind of formulas you use, and either you don't want, because if any changes if the person will make in the formulas, it will affect all your calculation. So in order to make sure that the content what you prepared is away from formula, so please copy that, go to paste, and the paste, click on paste value, so that the formulas will get removed. So I believe that you understood whatever I have done in this session. So if you like this session, please like and please subscribe these videos on MS Excel. This is the first introductory session on MS Excel 2016. Like this, we have series of videos on basic MS Excel 2016, and then after basic we'll go to advanced, and then we'll go to VBA. So keeping that faith that you understood whatever done in this session till now, I'll wind up this session. Thank you everyone. Take care.